Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. This will be my January wrap-up. Yes, I still have the same outfit and makeup on, but you know what, like, it's been cloudy these last few days, and I haven't been able to film. And clips may be slightly different because I think I did attempt to record like some library books that I was about to return, showing off what I had just read. So yeah, I may have clips showing that. If there are clips that once I start editing that I don't like, then you'll come back to me and I'll be showing you like me holding up my phone with the picture, even though last video when I tried to do that you couldn't see the photos, but oh well. So first book we have is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. I gave it 4-star rating. Pretty sure everyone knows about Red Queen. If you don't, you're living underneath a rock. Short synopsis. A girl, there's a caste system of silver-blooded people and red-blooded people. Silver-bloods have powers and they rule over the red-bloods. But a red-blooded girl ends up finding out she does have an ability of electricity. Well, lightning. And so this whole entire series follows her storyline. Then the last book in the series, which is War Storm by Victoria Aveyard, I gave it a 4.5 stars. I don't know, it didn't really feel like a last book to me, especially with the way like things ended. So that's why I didn't really give it a 5-star rating. I mean, there's other like sort of reasons, but I gave it a 4.5. Then we have Broken Throne by Victoria Aveyard. It has a whole bunch of like novellas in it, and I felt like this was covered everything that you sort of needed to know about the series, and like in people's like endings. And I gave it like a 5-star rating because I was satisfied with the knowledge I got from it. Next we got Bloom by Kevin Panetta and Savannah Gunchu? I don't know why I'm trying to pronounce these. This story is about this boy craving to leave his family home. I mean, his family's restaurant, and he wants to live in the city with his band. And so it shows the summer of him like trying to find, he at first tried to find a replacement, and he ended up finding a replacement, which is this guy, to like take over his spot. And this guy loves to bake. Anyway, obviously romance brews between them, things happen, and sadly there is a recipe in the back of this book, and I mean, I sort of had this idea, but now I'm sort of wanting to do it, where I'm wanting to make like videos where recipes that come from like stories, I want to attempt. I may fail multiple times, but I still want to attempt it. So the recipe back in the back of this book, I am going to try to attempt. It may be my first one, I don't know. Or I may try Aylin's favorite cake, but I may do that for her birthday instead. I don't know. I gave it a 4-star rating. 4 star? I gave it a 4.5 star rating. Oh, shit. Sorry if my camera, I'm holding out the books because they're reflective, and my cat's freaking out from the reflection. That's why the camera shifted a bit, if it did. Anyway, sorry if the light has changed, the cloud passed over the sun. The next 2 books that we have is My Androgynous Boyfriend by Tomiko. Volumes 1 and 2. I gave it a 5-star rating. I highly enjoyed it. I can't wait for the 3rd volume. I don't know if the 3rd volume is out or not. But Aylin, stop it. No, stop. Aylin. Once more, if it shifted again, Aylin was rubbing up against it. Yeah, I gave it a 5-star rating. Can't wait for the 3rd volume whenever it comes out or if it's already out. What these 2 volumes are about is like a slice of life of a couple. One is an androgynous boy, and the other one is just, you know, a regular girl who's not exactly too girly girl. Like, I mean, not girly girl, I don't want to use that term, but she doesn't, I mean, she does makeup, but she like does like the bare minimum makeup, and she feels like she's just too beautiful and that she's super lucky that she has him. I think he goes by him and they. But, I mean, on the back it just says he. So yeah, I think he goes by he, him, and they as well. I just realized my radio was playing this whole entire time. In the background. Sorry, I have that on when I sleep at night. Because tinnitus is a bitch. So I'm sorry if really, you know, these clips you've been hearing a radio playing on in the background. Back to this. Yeah, she thinks he's too pretty, and he thinks that she's like stunning, and he's afraid that, you know, someone's gonna see how like beautiful she is, and that he's super lucky to basically be, I mean, they're not husband and wife, they're boyfriend and girlfriend, but you know, he's like sort of like a stay-at-home boyfriend. He uses like Instagram and like social media. He has a following because, you know, he's a beautiful individual. Anyway, that's the series. Hi, popping in quickly because I totally forgot to mention this. Next book I had read is Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I think I gave it a 5-star rating, or it was either 4.5. One of those two. I highly enjoyed this. Definitely, Wrath has definitely been added to my book boyfriends list. He's so nice. I like the main girl character a lot. She probably has been added to one of my book girlfriend lists as well. I like that she's like Wrath. She's sort of wrathful. Vengeance. So yeah, I enjoyed this book. Sorry about the location, but like this is the only spot that has enough natural lighting, but I did turn that light on anyway. These are Aylin's. Anyway. So the first thing I read and returning today is Avatar: The Last Airbender, North and South. I gave it a 4.5-star rating. I may change it to 5. I don't know, it was really good. I almost cried. Then we have volumes 1 through 5 of Black Torch. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5. I really like these books. I just wish that there was more to the series, but from what I hear, it's not popular enough to get it. So sadly, this is the last volume of this series. We have volumes Black Torch of 1 and 2, which I gave a 3-star ratings to, and then volumes 3 through 5, I gave 4-star rating. But basically what it is, it's like a typical like sort of shoujin. Am I getting that term right? Is it shoujin? Shoujin? Anyway. It's a kid. Gotta save the world from demons. But he's from like a ninja lineage and he can hear animals. And so his firm belief is to protect animals. And one day he comes across a cat who turns out not to be a cat and gets involved in this demonic world. Okay, first up we have volumes 1 and 2 of The Water Dragon's Bride. I gave both of them a 3-star rating. I enjoyed. I mean, typically that's how I typically rate, you know, the first few volumes of a series, of a manga series. Because I feel like I mean, there's only so much information that the first 2 volumes can give you, that doesn't have like description text, and like, I don't know. It's just how I feel. Typically, I always give the first few volumes like 3-star ratings. Then we have volumes 3 and 4 of The Water Dragon's Bride. Basically, this clip is all about The Water Dragon's Bride. Gave them a 4-star rating. Volumes 5 and 6, once more, 4-star rating. I'm assuming, I mean, obviously when I'm going by Goodreads, I didn't write my rating down, I go by Goodreads, and Goodreads don't have a 0.5 in their star rating. So, I mean, it could be possible that the 6 may be 4.5. I don't know. I just know towards the end it was going towards 4.5. So yeah. Volume 7 is a 4.5 rating. It's a stunning cover. I really love these covers. I probably, if I can find them for really cheap, I'll come around to collecting them. Volume 8 was a 4.5 star rating. Volume 9 was 4.5 stars. Volume 10 and 11 were both finally 5-star ratings. I highly enjoyed this series. I mean, like, it was a nice sort of type of like slice of life situation. I mean, it's not like a slice of life. I don't know how to explain it. It was a light, fluffy read that I quite enjoyed. And I'll think about, you know, getting it, buying it sometime. I should quickly make a quick description. I mean, I'm sure people know about this because it's a very decently popular series. Basically, this girl gets pulled into the past, like way in the past, and she becomes a sacrifice to be the Water Dragon's bride, and it goes from there on out. So next up from the library that I read was The Demon Prince of Momochi House. I gave them a 5-star rating. Loved it. It's a manga series. I don't really feel like bringing up a photo of them. Then lastly, I read The Alpha King by Victoria Sue. It's a gay romance novel, werewolves. Sort of has like I think it's called Omegaverse. I'm not fluent in Omegaverse books, but I'm pretty sure it's technically like an Omegaverse novel. I think I'm using that term correctly. I think I told you, I gave it 2 stars. It was interesting. I didn't hate it. It just wasn't great. Like, it was decent. I wasn't mad about it because I felt like Matt at least has some more story to it, but this didn't have as much story to it. I don't know, it just, yeah, I gave it a 2-star rating. And that was my January book haul. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, press the notification bell, comment. What else is there? All the jazz down below. And I hope you come back. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.